Hello everybody, I'm Jedi Jack Penguin and welcome to another LEGO Pirates review. So today we're going to be looking at set number 6241, Loot Island. This set includes 142 pieces and originally retailed for $19.99 back in January of 2009. Now this is probably one of the more nostalgic pirate sets that I own in my collection. I remember getting this for my birthday way back when in 2009. Very happy I was able to restore it for the most part. It is missing one piece, but that doesn't really matter. So getting right into this, as you can see, I no longer own the original box, but I do have the original instructions for this set. So looking at those, we get your Pirates logo at the top, that very classic look for 2008-2009. Get main picture of the set front and center, choking hazard at the bottom. From the very back, you get the win information for the time period. You flip right open to the piece count for a total of 2 pages. Next page features a LEGO Club advertisement as well as a sign-up sheet. We get a quick advertisement for some of the other sets available at the time period, which I don't own any of these. Maybe the smaller ones I do, but I don't have them right now completely built. And then we get some of the small play features included in this set, leading to the final overall model. So yeah, that's all that I have to say for the instructions, so let's take a look at our 3 minifigures. Taking a look at our very first Pirates minifigure, this character is exclusive to the set, which is pretty nice. We get 2 accessories, one being this printed 2x2 tile piece for the map, which is also a pretty nice piece to get inside that tan color. We also get one other accessory being the rifle piece from like the Western themes from back in the day, and also pirates in general, so that's pretty cool to get as well. Looking at the overall design of this character, we get some pretty cool leg printing right there leading up to a brown belt piece. You can take a look at the yellow legs right there. No side leg printing, which would have made this character even better, but it's fine for what it is. We get that sleeveless look with the yellow arms and hands. We do get some torso printing on both the front and the back. I'll remove the beard to take a better look at that in a minute. And then we get the beard piece inside that light gray color, which we normally saw used for Albus Dumbledore during the time period, so it's pretty cool to actually get that piece. I ordered a few of them from Bricks and Pieces for this character. And then we get the bandana hat piece in that blue color, so let's remove that beard. Removing the beard, here's a better look at the torso printing and the facial expression. We have a rather sad facial expression for this character. I guess he's an old, drunken, sad pirate. And then you can also take a better look at the back printing right there. So yeah, that's all for our first pirate minifigure. Looking at the next pirate minifigure included, we get 2 more accessories for his character, one being the pirate sword in that regular dark gray, and then the other one being the binoculars piece in that golden color, which is also pretty nice to get. Now looking at his character, we don't get any leg printing, just the plain dark green legs, and then we get one of those like classic pirate torso pieces right there. It's sort of classic, reminds me of the ones that we got back in the day. Get that sleeveless look as well with the yellow arms and hands. We also get some back printing for this character if you are interested in that, and then we get the facial expression, which is also one of those pretty cool pirate facial expressions that we got in this theme. There's a quick look at that, and then we get another one of those bandana pieces, this time in that dark green color to complement the pants. So yeah, that's all for our other pirate included. And then finally for our last minifigure, we have this Imperial Soldier character. Now this minifigure is not exclusive, also coming within 3 other sets counting this one. We get the plain white legs, we get the red torso piece, yellow hands for the flesh tone, printing from the front and the back of the torso right there. You get a little bit of a handbag going on from the very back. We also get one under the neck accessory of the shoulder pads in that blue color, pretty cool to see that. And then we get one of those classic city facial expressions, which I think works fine for the character. And then we also get a pretty cool hat piece to go along with that, with a little print from the front. So yeah, that's all that I have to say for the Imperial Soldier. So looking at the builds included, you can tell that LEGO is going for more of a playset compared to a display set here. So starting off with our smallest build, or character if you want to call this a character, we have this dark green alligator, which this is made of 3 pieces, one being the tail, which can go back and forth, and then the other piece being the main body combined with the very bottom of the jaw. And then we also get the very top piece of the alligator, which they have since made a new mold for the alligator. I believe we saw that in LEGO City at some point, and then that came also in Hidden Side. But overall, I think this is fine for the time period. We don't get any printing on this character. We just get the regular old alligator mold. Here's a look at the bottom if you are interested in that. And then a look at the top where we also get some studs. So if you want to actually have someone sitting on top of the alligator, you can also do that, which is another very fun little play feature included in this set, but really isn't something you should do in real life. For our minifigure of the Imperial Soldier, we also get this small little rowboat, which is supposed to include 2 of these rowing oars in white, but I only have one of them. That is the one missing piece that I'm missing within the set, which is fine. It doesn't really take away from the overall set. In addition to that, we also get a printed flag piece right here with that Imperial symbol for these characters, which I also really like that they included this as a print, not as a sticker. You can take a look at that from both sides. Like I said, we're supposed to get 2 of these rowing oars, which you can also fit those from the very side of the boat and have your character hold onto them and pretend that they're steering it. Some other little accessories that we have is a small spot to actually sit your character right there. We get some of these cylinder pieces, which we use to shoot out of the cannon. So removing one of these, you can put it within the cannon right here, very nice and easily. And then if you don't know how this works, you get this little function from the very back that you pull back and it launches it out like such. And as one does, that just completely exited my table and I'm gonna have to look for it after this video. And also, if that wasn't enough, we also get this on one of those spinny plates, so you can actually spin this around a little bit. It does stop at certain points, like right here, you can't make it go any further from that point, and you can't make it go any further from that point. And we also get another one of those pirate swords as an accessory. So yeah, that's all that I have to say for this little boat. And finally, taking a look at the Loot Island, I think this turned out quite nice. We do get a large base for this build, which is something that LEGO doesn't really do anymore with certain sets, which is quite disappointing. I would love to see them go back to doing that, but it looks like LEGO is trying not to rely on base plates in the future, which is just a wrong move in my opinion. But starting off from the very base of this set, we get a little plank walkway, which I also really love, like the destructiveness of this, how like they are just sort of out of order, and it is missing planks at certain points, and it also utilizes both the dark and normal brown colors. From the very base of that, we get one of these spinny plates, which is also quite nice, so you can also launch this in any direction, where we get this build for a catapult. From the very side of the island, we also get more of these cylinder pieces, but in dark gray compared to black, and you can use these to shoot out and launch at the Imperial boat. So launching this, all you gotta do is press down like such. And now that just completely went in the other direction, so I'm gonna have to look for that after this video. Moving to the side of the island, you can also take a look over here where we have a small fire going on. You get the clip piece connection for those fire pieces, and you also get one of those serving hands that's holding up that fish, so they're cooking a fish for dinner or something like that, which is pretty nice. We get another one of those cylinder pieces to launch out of that catapult. Over here we have a small little palm tree going on, which uses a lot more of those cylinder pieces in that brown color. We also get one of these bigger leafy pieces, which is pretty nice to get. From the other side of the island, you can see we have a little bit of a rock formation going on over here, and we also just get some of these studs exposed if you just want to place your characters in those particular areas. And now finally, the last part that's actually included as part of this is this main build from the center, which you can actually remove this, which is something that I really like that you can do with the overall island. So looking at just the island build itself, you can take a look that we get this large spot that's open at the very bottom. I don't know why it's left open. I mean, you can bury the treasure underneath. That's something that I think is a really cool play feature that you can do with this particular set. Though something that I was thinking about when I actually got this set back in the day is that you can store your minifigures in this general area, which, you know, you can't fit all of them, but it does work as a storage area if you want to store some of the parts of this set. And now finally, I did also want to look at the very back of this at the bottom of the piece. If you were interested to see what that mold looked like, we do get pretty much a hollow bottom for this, and you can also just see that it can go on top of studs if you really wanted to, if you look at the very base of this particular piece. So yeah, that's all that I have to say for that. So let's move on to the build that goes on top. Wrapping things up with this last build, this build goes right on top of the main base piece. We get these tan plate pieces to match with the rest of the sand in that location. We also get a little bit of a rocky formation for somewhat of a cave going on. We also get both ends are somewhat open. You get some of these leafy pieces going on right here. You can easily remove that to get to the treasure chest, or you can move this front part over here, break this off from the very front. It is easily connected using one of those jumper plates, but looking inside the treasure chest, I don't think there's really anything too exciting in here. You get some gems, and you also get 4 of those pirate coins, which, you know, those are also pretty nice to get because they are more of a metallic color. You can place that right back in, and also it is quite easy to put this back and remove. It is connected using that jumper plate, and you get a small little bar from the front to make it easy to come off. From the very top over here, we get this piece, which is another really cool piece included in the set. You get 2 more gems for the eyes of this skull face. Sort of reminds me of another pirate set that I used to own back in the day. I'll plop it up on the screen. We get some spikes off to the corner, some more leafy pieces over here, and then another one of those palm tree type things going on over here with a different type of leaf piece leading to another printed flag for the pirates, which is also another pretty cool printed piece to get that probably appeared in many other of the pirate sets. So yeah, that's all that I have to say for this set. So for $20 back in the day, I think this set was a pretty good deal. Not only was this one of those nostalgic 2009 pirate sets, but you get a pretty good minifigure selection, 2 of them being exclusive to the set, 1 of them not. We get some pretty cool pieces, including that main sand base. You get the crocodile, you get that boat piece in that dark blue color, you get some pretty nice prints on those flags, and it is a pretty fun playset for the time period. So yeah, that's pretty much all that I have to say for this video. Leave your thoughts down in the comment section below, what your thoughts are on the set. Also remember to like and subscribe and hit that bell icon so every time I upload a new video. So yeah, that's it for now, and I will see you next time. Bye!